Politics this morning because we have an important thing to talk about with the reporting and their insights. Julie Pace of the Associated Press, Ron Fournier of National Journal. To quote the great political philosopher Ricky Ricardo, Hillary Clinton has some explaining to do. New York Times story this morning about when she was Secretary of State, she never had a government account. She exclusively communicated using a personal email account. And now the question is, have all these records been preserved and protected? Let me get the official statements on the record here. Jen Psaki, the State Department spokeswoman, says last year the department sent a letter to representatives of former secretaries of state requesting they submit any records in their possession for proper preservation. In response to our request, Secretary Clinton provided the department emails spanning her time at the department. The department is in the process, and so on and so forth. There's your bureaucracy. Like secretaries before her. So this is a problem across the government. Let's get that on the record. And it's a problem dating to the prior administration. People started using personal accounts. Some say just because the government computers were so slow. Some say because you could put a bigger attachment on Gmail. Whatever. You're a government official. This administration came to power saying, we'll be different, we'll be better, we'll be the most transparent in history. This is what Nick Merrill, Clinton's spokesman, says. Like secretaries of state before her, again, saying, oh, other people did it too. She used her own email account when engaging with any department officials. For government business, she emailed them on department accounts with every expectation they would be retained. I'm going to stop there. No. She's the secretary. She's the CEO. The burden is on her. Is it not on the people who get the emails?
Yes, there is no explanation here. That is all spin. There was explicit rules for this. There wasn't for past Secretary of States. And like you say, even if the rules were the same, you're supposed to be better. I had Democrats last night calling me up, not even just emailing me, calling me up saying, one, does she not want to run for president? Does she not realize she was running for president? And two, a couple of them, maybe she shouldn't run for president. There are some Democrats out there who are really freaked out, both by this and the way they've handled the taking of foreign money from donations from foreign money. This is inexcusable. Can't justify this.
I want to come back to the foreign donations because there's developments on that front too. But right here, Robert Gibbs, the former White House press secretary, said this morning on the Today Show there's no explanation for this, echoing Mr. Fournier. There is no explanation for this. But you can't just punt it on Secretary Clinton. She's mostly responsible, but she had a boss who was the President of the United States who promised the American people this would be the most transparent administration in history.
And the White House was getting these emails, right?
Absolutely. And this is not just a 2016 question. We're going to put it in that context. But this is a question for the White House. The White House has repeatedly said, we are the most transparent administration in history. They said when they came in the door, we are going to do things differently than previous administrations. This is something that they have said over and over and over again. This just does not fit in with that narrative.
And this is a national security issue. China has read all the Secretary of State's emails because this is not a secure email system.
Yeah,